Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Beth's mother isn't Hope. Beth's life has been hectic since the day she was born. Hope, who was expecting, went into labor while on vacation by herself. After assisting Hope in giving birth, Dr. Reese Buckingham told her that Beth had passed away. Hope and Liam had no idea that their daughter was alive and a part of Reese's baby fraud. Reese persuaded Steffi to adopt the child with Flo's assistance. For the first few months of her existence, Steffi reared Beth, who was then known as Phoebe. Zoe and Thomas were among the many people who discovered the truth but chose to keep it a secret. But in the end, Hope and Liam found out Beth was still alive and were reunited with their daughter. One of B&B's most popular plots was the Beth flip, which has been discussed lately. Fans think there will be a twist after Hope and Liam's recent conversation about the baby switch. Many fans have wondered for years if Hope is actually Beth's mother. First, the night Beth was delivered, another woman was there at the hospital. Many people think Steffi adopted the woman's child, not Beth, because she had just lost her own. Second, Beth was never tested for DNA by Hope and Liam. They didn't require any evidence. They simply accepted everyone's word for it. However, Lope might pay a price for that one error. Reddit users are questioning whether Beth's maternity will be retconned in light of the recent attention she has received and the discussion surrounding the baby switch. There will be an event. One observer said, "There's no way they would be rehashing this so much right now. In order for Beth to officiate at the wedding, she will need to undergo a blood test." One commentator said, "Then, oops, no match to Hope or Liam." Drama is on the horizon because Hope and Liam have been overly joyful since their most recent reunion. Will it be revealed that Beth is not Lope's daughter? Or is Lope and Beth's happiness in jeopardy for another reason? Open mic night. Another hot hookup? Spoilers for the bold and the beautiful indicate that Steffi gets her mother to let go. But will there be repercussions? Daphne Rose sang at Il Giardino's most recent open mic night, which coincided with Carter Walton calling off his engagement to Hope Logan. Carter knew Daphne would be there, so he hurried to Il Giardino. Let's get rid of the old and bring in the new. Carter and Daphne joined hands, looked into each other's eyes, and the rest ought to be history, but is it? Steffi Forrester Finnegan is pleading with her mother to come to open mic night this time. Picking up a microphone and singing your heart out is the best way for Taylor Hayes to let loose. Steffi is a tough negotiator, but Taylor is a little apprehensive because she knows she will see Deacon Sharp and feel uneasy. Taylor and Deacon are unable to look away from one another while they are there. They will eventually find themselves dancing beneath the stars by themselves at a private moment. Will one thing trigger another? Sheila Carter had better hope not. Taylor and Deacon too ought to. Daphne appears reluctant to pursue a committed relationship with Carter after all of her pursuit of him. Carter is told by Daphne that he must win her heart and put in effort to demonstrate that he is deserving of her. That's a change from the Daphne we've previously seen. Will this be a hurdle for Carter? Will he take her out to another enjoyable open mic night where they might meet Taylor and Steffi? Is it time for Daphne and Carter to have a real relationship? They don't seem to be official yet, but since Daphne sang all those depressing songs, they seem to be inseparable. Will's request, heart hints, and Beatty reunite. This is the last recap of The Bold and the Beautiful. Bill Spencer and Katie Logan get back together in today's episode. There are indications, though, that the brunette may experience another health issue. Will Spencer, meanwhile, implores Elektra Forrester to hold on to hope for their future. Elektra adores Will dearly. The young man pledges to deal with Luna Nozawa. Elektra doesn't deserve this, and he feels terrible about it. According to Bill, his kid is afraid of losing his girlfriend. Bill pushes her to stay with Will even though he knows this is challenging for her. Katie adds that she survived a long time ago despite having her heart practically torn. Elektra will also make it through this. Katie desires for them to remain together. Will and Elektra head outdoors for a private conversation. Elektra says they must take this risk together as Will makes an emotional plea. Katie and Bill discuss Elektra and Will inside. Bill invites her to return home after discussing how challenging things have been lately. He's a decent man, Katie knows deep inside. Katie is aware of their combined strength. She has witnessed Bill's transformation. Katie adores Bill's concern for their son as well. The brunette consents to re-move in with Bill. The man is ecstatic. Steffi visits John Finnegan at the hospital. They discuss Will's predicament. Katie's heart problem is mentioned by Steffi, who expresses hope that she can manage this stress. According to Finn, the Spencer family just needs to continue concentrating on what really counts. Will and Elektra have Finn's support, but nothing compares to their Monte Carlo romance. Forrester Ridge Donna Logan Forrester and Brooke Logan Forrester discuss Will's predicament. They hope Katie doesn't experience a medical setback as a result of it. Ridge holds Bill accountable. According to Brooke, they must put that behind them. Ridge mentions that Will was beaten and Luna shot Liam Spencer after Bill released her from prison. Ridge claims that even though he is aware that Bill didn't want any of that to occur, he is still responsible. Donna and Brooke mention that Beatty is collaborating to assist Will. Although Ridge believes that Bill is not the right man for Katie, he still wants her to be happy. Donna keeps advocating for Bill, claiming that he is now the man Katie has always desired. Everyone fears that Katie's heart might burst once more as she and Bill reunite. While Daphne gave Elektra a motivational speech, Luna's cellmate volunteered to strike her once again in an attempt to win pity. Elektra confesses her love for Will at Bill's. With all the madness he has to deal with, he doesn't think it's fair to ask her to stay. Bill assures Elektra that his son is not to blame for any of this. He exhorts them to overcome this and not give up. Although he is aware of their desperation, he exhorts them to maintain their strength. Bill informs Elektra that his son is in dire need of her right now. As a family they will overcome this, Katie says. She pledges to look after Luna and the infant alongside Bill. She advises them to cling to their devotion and affection. After having her heart shattered once, she was given another chance and made it through. She exhorts them to stick together and follow their hearts. She turns to face Bill, Elektra, and will leave. She tells him that his mother is a great role model. Although he is grateful for his parents' support, all he wants is for Elektra to be content and at peace. He believes she deserves a better future than the one he can provide, one that will always include Luna. She acknowledges that she has considered living without Luna. She could envision the ideal existence for them up until this point, but her love for him hasn't altered. Elektra continues to believe that they should take a chance on a future together. Back inside, Katie and Bill discuss how fortunate their kid is to have Elektra in his life. Bill is certain that he needs the strongest family possible, and it begins with them. Bill expresses his affection for her and begs her to return home. Deep down, Katie understands he's a good man. Although he is aware of his difficulties, he makes a sincere effort. Before Katie, he was all about dominance. They still have a fantastic future ahead of them. He declares, "I need my Katie." Katie has witnessed the transformation in him and feels that they are stronger together. She is aware of his devotion for their family. Their relationship feels better than it has ever been in the midst of the chaos. Katie is unable to refuse him. They cry, embrace, and kiss. At Brooke's, she, Donna, and Ridge discuss how Will is burdened by a maniac. Brooke fears that Katie's heart will be broken by all of this. Ridge reiterates that Bill is solely to blame as they recount what Luna did to Will. Brooke is certain that Bill would adore reuniting his family. Donna is impressed by his commitment to Katie and his family. They can rely on Bill, according to Brooke. Although Ridge believes Katie deserves better than Bill, he still wants her to be happy. Bill's devotion to her inspires her sisters. The ladies insist that their sister must see that Bill has transformed into the guy Katie always knew he could be. When the hospital's staffing concerns are overcome, Steffi looks forward to having Finn back at home and gives him a kiss in his office. She tells him he needs to consume food, not from a vending machine, and believes he's a hero. He can't wait for them to enjoy life without Luna. Steffi worries about the potential effects of stress on Katie's heart and feels sorry for Will. Carter is put to the test when Steffi sends Taylor to open mic night. According to teasers on The Bold and the Beautiful, Carter Walton will be tested while Steffi Forrester Finnegan sends Taylor Hayes to open mic night. To begin with, Carter will try to advance his romance with Daphne Rose, but she will still take her time. Daphne clearly has feelings for Carter, but if she can't trust him, she doesn't want to be his rebound or fall too hard. Daphne is being careful and making Carter prove he can be the man she needs because of this. Carter will admit that he's being tested when Daphne brings up that challenge in Tuesday's B&B episode. Carter should be able to provide Daphne with the evidence she needs with a little time and effort. To let Daphne know he's all in, he only needs to be patient and maybe make some extravagant gestures. According to teasers on The Bold and the Beautiful, Deke Sharp will question whether Taylor told the entire story while Carter works on that plan. If the show intended Remy Price, they might have used the incorrect name for that spoiler. Given that he has been seeing Luna Nozawa and maintaining their friendship without Deke's knowledge, Remy is in fact keeping something from him. Naturally, there's also a possibility that Deke will be genuinely wary of Taylor and what she's concealing. Maybe Deke will piece together some hints and begin to realize that Taylor has feelings for Deacon Sharp that go beyond work-related ones. Steffi will advocate for Taylor at Tuesday's performance and ensure that she accepts an offer to an open mic night. Steffi could think it would be beneficial for Taylor to take a short break from work and enjoy herself. The procedure went well, but throughout the years, she experienced multiple heart attacks that required hospitalization. The moment Katie nearly died giving birth to Will is among the most dramatic. Katie had problems with her kidneys in addition to her heart. She required a kidney transplant after developing renal failure. Fortunately, Flo, Katie's niece, gave her a miracle. Katie's last crisis occurred 6 years ago, and she has been well ever since. But a recent episode seems to hint at further health problems for Katie. Brooke and Donna talked about Katie's cardiac issues on the November 7th program. The Logan sisters were worried about the impact on Katie's health because she was preoccupied with Will and a pregnant Luna. Given that Katie has experienced multiple near misses, Brooke and Donna have every right to be worried. Ever since Luna revealed her pregnancy, Katie has been anxious about Will. Despite her best efforts to maintain her composure, she can't help but be upset about Luna damaging her son's life. Katie's ticker is negatively impacted by all that stress, and if she doesn't exercise caution, she may wind herself back in the hospital. Although there are rumors that Katie will have another heart attack, there may be another reason why she ends up in the hospital. Luna is planning her prison breakout in secrecy, and if she succeeds, she will pursue Will. If she does, protective mother Katie might intervene to prevent Luna from seeing her son. She would definitely do that.